Dogs or cats? The age-old question that has sparked countless debates, memes, and even heated family dinners. But what if I told you that your preference, the simple choice between a wagging tail or a purring furball, might say more about who you are than you ever imagined? Are you a throw-the-ball type or a leave-me-alone-I-am-reading type? Do you thrive on morning walks and big goofy grins? Or do you find peace in quiet purring and late-night introspection? This isn't just about fur and whiskers. This is about personality, psychology, even culture. Because in America, choosing a pet is almost like choosing a side. Team dog, the extroverts, the adventurers, the ones who show up early and bring snacks for everyone. Team cat, the thinkers, the creatives, the mysterious introverts who probably have a stack of unread philosophy books and prefer it that way. Sounds familiar? Think about all the pop culture pets we've grown up with. Lassie saving lives, Scooby-Doo solving mysteries, Air Bud playing basketball, versus Garfield refusing to move, Salem the talking cat giving sarcastic life advice, the Aristocats jazzing their way through Paris. And sure, we've all heard the jokes. Dog owners pick up poop with a smile. Cat owners haven't seen their cat in days, but they're cool with it. But under the laughs, is there something deeper? Are dog people actually more loyal? More social? Are cat people more intelligent? More independent? Or is it all just fluff? In this video, we're digging into the science, the stereotypes, and the stories to find out what your pet choice really says about you. Along the way, you'll learn some surprising facts about personality psychology, meet both dog and cat lovers, and maybe, just maybe, question your allegiance. Are you really who you think you are? So grab a leash or a laser pointer. This is Dog People versus Cat People, the ultimate personality showdown. Who are dog people? Let's start with the dog people. The tail-wagging, treat-carrying, park-loving champions of canine loyalty. Now, when we say dog person, what image comes to mind? Maybe someone in running shoes, always ready to hit the trail with their golden retriever. Or maybe it's that overly friendly neighbor who never stops talking, and whose Labrador is just as chatty. According to multiple psychological studies, dog people tend to score higher in traits like extroversion, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. That means they're more likely to be sociable, organized, dependable. And yeah, probably the type who plans your weekend getaway 2 months in advance. But hold on, we're not just tossing out stereotypes here. There's actually research behind it. For example, a study from Carroll University surveyed over 600 college students and found that dog lovers were more likely to be energetic and outgoing. Makes sense, right? Dogs require walks, attention, training, structure. You don't just own a dog, you partner with it. You become a team, a duo, like Batman and Robin, but with more fur and way more drool. And there's that loyalty factor. Dog people often describe their pets as best friends, babies, even soulmates. In fact, some folks will skip social events just to hang out with their dog. And honestly, who can blame them? There's something deeply emotional about the connection. You come home after a long day, and your dog is already at the door, tail wagging like a metronome on speed. No judgment, no questions, just unconditional love. Even if you failed that big presentation or spilled coffee on your boss, your dog still thinks you're amazing. Dog owners are often drawn to routine, physical activity, and responsibility. They're the let's go outside and seize the day kind of people. And in a world where anxiety and disconnection are at an all-time high, that dog person energy can be, honestly, refreshing. But does being a dog person make you more emotionally well-rounded? Maybe. Maybe not. What it does mean is that you're probably someone who seeks companionship, structure, and someone who doesn't mind a bit of fur on the couch. Who are cat people? Now let's flip the coin and land right on 4 silent paws. That's right, it's time to talk about cat people. The mysterious, the independent, the I'll text you back later, or not at all crowd. So, what is a cat person, really? Picture someone curled up with a book, sipping herbal tea, with a black and white tuxedo cat sleeping on their keyboard. Or maybe it's the artist who swears their orange tabby gives them creative inspiration, and maybe also deletes half their work walking across the laptop. Cat people are often described as introspective, independent, and creative. And there's data to back it up. That same Carroll University study we mentioned earlier, it found that cat lovers scored higher on measures of openness and neuroticism. Yes, really. But don't panic, neurotic doesn't mean unstable. It just means cat lovers tend to be more emotionally sensitive, self-aware, and deep-thinking. They're not running around chasing balls in the park. They're contemplating the existential nature of the ball. And the independence. Oh, it's a vibe. Cats don't do fetch. They don't beg. They simply exist, majestically, and somehow always on the kitchen counter. Cat lovers often resonate with that energy. They don't want a pet that clings. They want one that challenges, surprises, even ignores them until 3 a.m. Zoom eyes kick in. And let's not forget the emotional connection. Yes, cats can be aloof, but when a cat chooses you, that's a feeling of divine favor. Like being knighted by a creature who lives in a velvet throne box and judges you from above. Cat people are more likely to be night owls, enjoy alone time, and embrace the idea of bonding on quiet, personal terms. They'll tell you, "My cat doesn't love everyone, just me," and they say it with pride. There's a certain elegance to being a cat person. It's not loud or showy. It's subtle, layered, a little poetic, and sometimes covered in claw marks. So, are cat people emotionally deeper? Maybe. But one thing's clear. If dog lovers want to be your best friend, cat lovers want to be your mysterious novel that you never quite finish, but keep rereading. Treat those who purr and bark. Alright, let's get to the big question. Are dog people and cat people really wired differently? Short answer, yes, kinda. Let's start with the dog side of the ring. Dog lovers, according to several psychology studies, tend to score higher on traits like extroversion, agreeableness, and conscientiousness. They're team players, organizers, the kind of people who color code their calendar and still show up 10 minutes early. They thrive on structure, just like their dogs thrive on routine. Cat lovers, meanwhile, tend to score higher on openness to experience and neuroticism, in the psychological sense. That means they're more likely to be sensitive, imaginative, and introspective. The kind who'll stay up at 2 a.m. reading theories about the multiverse, while their cat knocks things off the shelf for fun. But why this divide? Some psychologists suggest it all comes down to what we value: companionship versus independence. Dog lovers are drawn to connection, loyalty, and constant engagement. Cat lovers admire autonomy, mystery, and subtle bonds. Even how we relate to pets says something about how we relate to people. Dog lovers often crave harmony, affirmation, and group belonging. Cat lovers may lean into nuance, boundaries, and emotional depth. And here's the kicker. In one study, dog people were more likely to say they follow rules, while cat people were more likely to say they make their own. Mavericks versus team players. Trailblazers versus tradition keepers. But hold up, this isn't about who's better. This is about balance. Because let's be real, what's more powerful than a loyal heart and a curious mind? If anything, this psychological showdown shows us how beautifully diverse humans are. Some of us chase frisbees. Some of us chase ideas. Some love wet noses and wagging tails. Others, quiet purrs and sideways glances. And here's the twist. Plenty of people are both. Dog and cat lovers. Extroverted introverts. Organized dreamers. Maybe the real personality test isn't dog versus cat. Maybe it's how we love, how we listen, and how we treat those who purr and bark. Okay, let's be honest. If dogs had resumes, they'd ace every interview. Let's start with the obvious, loyalty. A dog will stick by your side through breakups, breakdowns, and binge-watching marathons. They don't judge your pajama days. They don't care if you just ordered Taco Bell for the 3rd time this week. To them, you're always the MVP. And then there's the energy boost. Ever feel sluggish? Try saying the word walk out loud in a house with a Labrador. Instant cardio. Dogs practically drag us into healthier habits. Morning strolls, playtime, even just going outside. There's real science behind this. Studies show that dog owners are more physically active, less lonely, and even have lower blood pressure. It's like they're tiny, tail-wagging personal trainers, but fluffier. And let's not forget, dogs are social magnets. You could move to a new city and not know a soul, but take your dog to the park. Suddenly you're talking to Sarah, who has a golden retriever named Waffles and a whole podcast about composting. Owning a dog isn't just about having a pet. It's about having a partner. One who listens without interrupting, who celebrates when you come home, even if you've only been gone for 5 minutes. So yeah, dogs aren't just pets. They're family. Sometimes better than family. Let's switch gears. Because if dogs are your loud, loyal cheerleaders, then cats? They're the cool, silent masterminds sitting in the VIP section, and somehow they still own the room. Let's get this out of the way. Cats are low-maintenance royalty. Number 6 a.m. walks in the rain. No desperate whining when you leave for work. Just a casual glance from the windowsill as if to say, go ahead. I'll guard the kingdom, but don't mistake independence for indifference. Cats choose you, and when they do, it's magic. That moment when a cat curls up on your chest and starts purring, that's pure serotonin. It's like winning the emotional lottery. Cats also teach us a crucial life skill, boundaries. They're not here for your constant attention. They want affection, but on their terms. And honestly, that's kind of healthy. They're introverts, but elegant ones. Watching a cat stretch in the sun is like witnessing a yoga master channeling inner peace. They remind us that sometimes it's okay to just do nothing and still look fabulous doing it. Need calm? There's a reason cat cafes exist. There's actual research showing that petting a cat can lower your stress and anxiety levels. It's basically purring therapy. Cats also come with quirky charm. Ever seen one try to fit into a box 3 sizes too small? Or suddenly sprint around the house at 3 a.m. like they've unlocked another dimension? They keep life weird. And let's be real. We all know that we don't own cats. They own us. We just pay the rent. So sure, cats might not fetch your slippers, but they'll teach you peace, patience, and the power of silence. And honestly, that might be what we need more of right now. So, who wins? Okay, let's take a deep breath. We've explored the loyalty and liveliness of dog people. We've admired the independence and elegance of cat people. We've laughed, remembered, maybe even teared up a little. But now we come to the question: who actually wins? Is it the dog lover, outgoing, energetic, the life of the party? Or the cat person, thoughtful, creative, a bit mysterious, and full of quiet wisdom? The truth is, this isn't a fight. It's a mirror. Because the pet you love most might just reflect who you are, or maybe who you need in your life. Dog people bring the energy. Cat people, they bring calm to the chaos. In a way, dog people often lead with the heart. Cat people listen with the soul. Because here's the real secret. It's not about who's better. It's about what kind of love you're wired for. So maybe instead of asking who's better, we should be asking, what does your pet say about you? And more importantly, who would you be without them? So after all that, it's your turn. Are you proudly team dog? Always ready to hike, play fetch, or tell your pup who's a good boy, like 10 times a day? Or maybe you're team cat. Chill, clever, quietly judging the rest of us while your furry roommate knocks stuff off shelves with attitude? We want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. What kind of pet do you have? How do they match your personality or surprise you? And hey, let's keep this friendly. Dog people, don't chase the cat folks. Cat people, don't ghost the dog folks. We're all part of the same big fuzzy family. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your fellow pet lovers. And don't forget to subscribe for more fun, smart, heartwarming content like this. See you next time, and give your furball a treat from us.